tea. I'm just trying to get some fresh air. Besides, I wanted to make sure I do a live just to promote my channel. You know, same old stuff. No complaints. I'm not going to complain, but that's why I'm live, to just make sure I promote my channel. Let's see if I can share this. Hold on, y'all. Share. Hi, whoever you are. Hi. Whoever just slipped in. Hi, whoever you are. I'm up early because I can't sleep and I'm promoting my channel, so check out the relationship reads. I feel like I'm so used to going to work that it just I don't understand this. I just have to remember this was done purposely, right? It was done purposely by the people that I'm supposed to love, so I always have to remember that. So when I am on my feet, and this is for you guys too, don't give them anything. Anybody that would do something, and I see the story is like, here we go. I don't know what this is. It's in a truck. I just feel like, guys, when you have, it's really hard to get rid of the people around you. But when they do something like this, it's like no point in investing. I want you guys to remember that. So look up, not down. I'm out here reading my little empath empowerment deck, and I'm not gonna. I can't sleep. You guys know I suffer from PTSD. I actually posted a panel from Dr. Alicia. Like, she was talking about black women in the workplace and, you know, how we have PTSD. And it's a very real conversation. And I definitely think it's one that needs to be had, like, often, because there is a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress. You know, I don't know. First of all, you have a lot of black women who aren't married, so we really are on our own. And so when you have to go into a job every day where people try and disrespect you, gangster, and just find reasons to mess with you, it can be discouraging, which is why you see so many of us attempting to start our own businesses. That is absolutely correct. It's just, but again, guys, you know, you guys have to understand this society is screwed up by design. Like, I hate to say it like that, but it really is. It's a designed screw up. It's like, we want you not to be married. Like, we don't want you to be married. We don't want you guys to have husbands. We want you to go into these jobs where you are praying to make it to the end of the day without somebody like calling you into the office accusing you of nonsense, or oh this and that, like nitpicking things like that, or jealousy from women. First of all, I'm not even gonna go there, but some of the people that got the nerve to ask questions, I don't know, it baffles me. So again, it's just really weird. So, you know, we black women are under a lot of stress. But the other piece to it is when you have, you know, the people in your community coming up against you, right, who are basically the puppets for these people, it's very difficult. So that's why you see a lot of us, we're like, you know what? I'm going to fall back on my martini. I'm going to fall back on my wine. I'm straight. What I am going to do is I'm going to drink some water, right? I'm going to have some coffee. You find ways to trim down the cost of things so you don't have to be bothered with certain situations, or you don't have to entertain certain situations, right? Yeah, that's what you do. You find different ways to shave things off. Not that you're uncomfortable or anything like that, not at all. It's just you want to be comfortable, and the comfort is being away from people who, you know, don't judge you for no reason and all this other weird stuff. So yeah, black women have a lot to deal with in those workplaces. I'm an example. Y'all see what they did to me. They chased me on every job. But again, we want to be clear again, who is behind it, right? Who's perpetuating this? In some cases, it's your own family. Somebody in your community is perpetuating this, and they do it often. They do it so much they're used to it. So you, black women not having husbands by design, all right? By design. Black women not being able to live a decent lifestyle in a sense, again, by design. It's all by design. So I think that's why a lot of us have disconnected. We're like, we ain't messing with you. I'm here for my 8 hours of work. I'm going to sit here, do my job. I'm going to ignore you and take my black behind home when I'm done. They won't even allow you to do that. They want to call you in the office. Oh, so and so. And then the thing that they're asking you about is perpetuated by some black puppet, right? So there's some white person that put like a Denise up or something like that to do some shit like that. So it's all by design. You just got to realize that. But the part where they chase you, you know what really gets me? Hold on, let all the Teslas pass by, the bright red Teslas, and we don't know where they got the money from. But this is the thing too. It's like nobody wants to feel like that every single day of your life. You don't want to feel like, oh, you know, when you get up and you get dressed for work, you want to be happy. I'm going to my job. I'm sitting at my desk. I'm going to be productive. You want to be happy doing that. But as long as you have selfish elders in the community, like the TD snakes, taking your opportunities from you, right? You have to understand what a gay man is, okay? And his definition of a gay man. He's one of those men who they don't want nothing. They don't want the women to have nothing, right? But they want all the access to the world, you know, in the world for the men. So the point is, they don't want you to have nothing. And it's people like him, right? I'm just being honest. I really don't care about that man. I really don't. At one point, and that's another thing I think too about the community, is you are expected to give your elders some sort of respect, whether they're good, bad. You will respect us at all costs. No, you's a new day. Ain't nobody respecting you. You doing F stuff. That respect, nah, that's earned. All right, it's not stolen. Like you used to stealing, like that. I'm really just up here to promote. You know, I'm up here first of all to go live. I just got through doing a read a little while ago, and I don't know if it's because of what time it was done. It seems to be taking a little bit longer, so that's fine. Whatever. Not gonna worry about it. The read is done. It comes out when it comes out. That's it. I might, when I get off this live, I might actually do a live where I read these cards. I haven't slept. I cannot sleep. I do have PTSD so bad. I can't sleep at night. And again, you guys need to understand that this is what they wanted. I'm not even being funny. They literally, like, hold on. This has literally been going on my whole life. And you have to understand, Janetta, and I hate to keep saying this, but for the new people, there's this lady named Janetta Copeland Beasley. I don't know what that woman did, but she made some sort of deal to give me away. She got pissed because I am not marrying any of her cult members. And I'm not. I don't give a damn. I ain't marrying nobody you send away. So whoever I meet from now on, there will be a background check done. And by then, I might have a few dollars to actually do an investigation, because I'm not getting involved with any guy. I'm being very careful about who I deal with romantically. I first of all, don't have any choice, right? Because you got all these men out here, and I hate to say it, they have diseases and stuff, and I don't want that. I don't want the diseases. I don't want anybody like trying to stall my creativity, because ultimately that's what that is. You people getting your energy, they can mess up all that you got going, and that's what they want to do. These people's goal is to keep black women single mothers, right? Bad. They want to keep you in a bad situation, so you have a bad attitude. The world looks at you as nasty and mean. All along, you got these people in the background, mainly the elders. They're all, puppets. Oh, you're going to do what we say. And you got the right, sister, because I will not be doing what you say. And I think that's clear. And I think that's why they came after me harder. Once they realized I was not caving to this nonsense, I ain't marrying nobody y'all send over here. I'm not. I'm not joining no organizations. I'm not. You can get mad if you want to. So what? I really don't give a what. I don't. And I'm not joining anything. But what I am going to do, though, I'm going to keep dragging you on this here internets. All right? I'm dragging you in the men's. Yep. I'm wondering what time I'm actually going to crash, because I've been up. See, but I think I slept a fair amount yesterday, but I can't sleep. At night with PTSD, for me, I can't sleep. I have seeked help for it. It takes a long time to get somebody who can, I guess, work it, because I've tried. I've waited for the response from the doctors and stuff. So I figured, you know what, let me do some research and try and work on it myself, which I have been doing. But it's a very hard, difficult thing. And you have to work through it every single day. Like, there's some nights where I get tired, and other nights I'm just not tired. I can't sleep, because it's like, I don't consider it paranoia. It's just that it's just these events. It's like you keep thinking of all the things that went down, that happened, or that like led up to today. And for some of us, it goes back so far, you can't do anything but think about it, because every day it's a new piece to it. It's like, wow. So it's a lot. You think of all the abuse. You think of the parental abuse. You think of the abuse at these jobs. You think about the men and how they mistreat. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, for some sisters, not that I don't think the grass is greener on the other side by any means. I'm not saying that at all. But I do think you can't blame any of them for. I mean, if I look at my scenario and all the people that did this to me, it's like black person after black person, black organization, black fraternity, black sorority. So really, if I didn't want to deal with that, I could go over to another community. And I think that's where a lot of us are. We're like, F it. I want to be happy. I want to have kids. And if I have to go over to, I don't know, some guy, Fred, I don't know. First of all, I think everybody's got the same names these days. I don't know if there's really a black name or a white name anymore, or anything like that. I really don't. But it's like you're like, nobody can blame you if you decide to date somebody from another community. I don't think anybody can blame a black woman for that. What they do, again, this is all, you ain't black if you're going to go over there and date them. So what they're telling you is, you either stay here, you're going to stay here and let us treat you like crap. We're going to cheat on you, give you diseases, leave you as a single mother, and you better take it. How dare you go over and ask, I don't know, Jeffrey or whoever for love. How dare you date him? And what are y'all scared of? That they actually gonna love us or something? Like, is that what everybody's afraid of? Because I know with some people, right, like the snakes guy that I was talking about, we already know how he is. He wants to control the women, and he wants to sleep with the men's, all right, because that's what he prefers. And he think don't nobody know it. Everybody know that. Everybody know that, sir. So, but my point is your selfishness, right? Your selfishness is kind of disgusting, and I can't really blame any of the sisters when they decide they're gonna go date somebody else. I can't blame them. Who am I? They say I've been beat by every black guy that I dated or every black guy I was married to. I can't blame you. Would I do it? I don't know. I don't know. I really haven't made that decision yet, but if you do it, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Listen, I'll send you a congratulations card. Yup. At least you ain't gotta deal with no effery no more. No effery. Anyway. Let me get out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna come back on live. I might. I don't know yet. I really don't know yet. I'll figure it out. It's a little chilly here though. This weather, I'm gonna be real with you guys. It's really, for the last 2 days, it's been a little brisk, like chilly. Like, ooh, chilly out this mother. Like, I literally have a robe on and it's literally cold. But I am in the Northeast. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a storm. I don't know if it's coming to us, but there's a storm. So, yeah, I'm out here trying to... I wanted to get a few minutes of peace in while it's daylight. Maybe I could sort out some stuff. Because I'm about caring for myself. I can't worry about these other people. I can't worry about what they did to me. You know, everything is confirmed. It was done on purpose. We know that. And you have some folks that are never going to admit that they did it because that's just not what they do. Unfortunately, there's some older black church folks who gonna lie up until they open their eyes in hell. I know that's the case because I know, the lady I grew up with. That's how she is. Like, that's how I think there might be generational with them, that they lie up into the end. I wish their ancestors could come back and tell them. They don't pay attention to ancestors, right? They try and act like they don't exist, even though the Bible talks about ancestors. These are the same people who are not going to admit that. So you ain't gonna get the truth out of them people. You ain't gonna get the truth when you sitting down with them face to face. You're not gonna get the truth while they're on the pulpit. So you may as well read for yourself and let them people go. Let them die in that coffin or wherever they are. Let them go. I would let them people go because they ain't gonna do nothing but drag you down. That's what their goal is. They were put here to do that. That is the mission of the devil, especially to keep a group of people down. It's all by design. And you got the black folks perpetuating it. They perpetuate everything. The prostitution, the drug rings. You know, they got the false churches. They got the signs up and they dealing drugs out the church and having sex with the boys in the church and all the time. Little kids too. That's some nasty, like I would never, my kids ain't going to no church. I said it, I don't give a what. My kids ain't going nowhere near no doggone church. I can't see myself. If they did go to a church, I would have to be there with them. I cannot see my kids going into a church. I've literally been traumatized by those people. So I don't want my kids nowhere near them. I think that something's wrong with them people. I think it's a cult. I think they're the devil. I think they're a bunch of liars. Not all of them. I want to be very clear. The church has actually been very good to me. You know, they helped me out when I didn't have anybody to turn to. I still don't have anybody to turn to. I'm literally on my own, and I'm cool with that. I've been on my own for a long time. A very long time. So I'm not really worried about that, but it's just a simple fact that, you know, you have people masking as if they care about you and stealing your money at the same time. Can you guys imagine when you go over to your parents' house or you go see your mother and she looking at you like, oh crap, you still alive? I thought that you'd be dead by now so I could collect some money. So when I think back on all my encounters of going to visit my mother and I see what her face looked like, it really makes sense. She's looking at me like, why are you still alive? I've been paying for you to get the hell out of here and die. Like, and it's the truth. She has. She's been paying people. She did a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I'm letting it go. I am letting it go. I don't wish the best for her. I wish she burned in hell. I'm not gonna, that's the whole thing. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all and say, oh, I forgive. I have not forgiven her yet. I have not. I have not forgiven that woman. She'll probably be dead when I forgive her. But right now, it's a work in progress for me. I'm not going to sit up and lie to y'all. And I think that's a part of the problem. I think that you have these people up, oh, turn the other cheek. That turn the other cheek crap is designed for you to forgive these people, keep praying for these people while they keep pissing on you and telling you it's raining. Right? That's what the turn the other cheek is for. I'm not about that life. I'm a warrior. So if you strike me, I'm coming for you. I'm going to strike you back. That's how it's going to be. In terms of the mother, I'll maybe forgive her when she's dead. I don't know. I really don't care at this point. I don't know where she is. I don't care where she is. I just know what she did to me, and I know I'm going to scream it to the mountaintop. I'm taking it to other platforms too, because I feel like Twitter and YouTube, see, people don't know that she infiltrated YouTube. So I'm going to go tell that on Facebook. I'm going to put it right on her doggone page. I'm going to say, let me tell you what she did. And I'm going to tell my story. I don't care. And if anybody got questions, they can ask me. I'll tell it to their face because I ain't got nothing to lie about. That woman stole from me, took blankets off me, robbed me, had people in my house, sold me for prostitutes. They're sick. Only a sick bitch would do stuff like that. But again, this is what America allowed, right? This is black people, them old ones pulling that crap in the background. So that's what it is. It is what it is. So whatever. I tell you this, no, there ain't no forgiveness right now. I don't forgive her. I really wish she would just burn in hell. First of all, her kid's gonna die in front of her. I mean, them two is infected. Listen, you name a disease, them mother effers got it. And then they went around, and now these are two ill-learned, ignorant, low-life children that this woman has, and they're talking crap about me. At my lowest, I'm more stable than them. It's ridiculous. So, and then she went to the courthouse and lied, or I guess she's trying to cover up how she got me. The story don't sound right, so I don't know. It's for her, I guess I don't know. I think she was like 26 years old or something when she, or I don't know, abducted me or whatever happened, or I don't know. But it's a reason why she's trying to cover. I'm just trying to figure out, what are you so ashamed of, right? If something happened to you and you were raped, there's nothing to be ashamed of with that. It's an ashamed. Yes, you feel ashamed. But in terms of somebody violating you, somebody violated you, right? But that wasn't the case with this. That's why she's, I believe, trying so hard to cover it up. Because it wasn't rape. It wasn't. She was willfully hoeing. A willful hoe, right? And she got caught up. Then she lied and said she slept with 2 guys. That just, oh my goodness. It's devastating to find out that your mother's a whore. It's like devastating. So no, I don't want my kids nowhere near her. I don't want my kids nowhere near nobody from her side. Let's put it this way. My father's side of the family and my mother's side, I don't want nothing to do with none of them people. My kids, nothing. None of them. They will not meet any of them. I'll be straight up. Them people ain't right. You will never meet them. Y'all better not go up to my kids, because you already know. First of all, they're going to have bodyguards. And you better not come up to them and you're going to get knocked the hell out. Simple as that. My kids ain't spending the night nowhere. Now that, I agree with that. My kids ain't spending the night nowhere. Nope. And to be honest with you, their kids ain't coming to my house. I'm sorry. It's what we remember to be a childhood, that has changed. You can't have no sleepovers. You don't know what these people's parents do. You don't know. So you gotta be really careful with your kids. I don't want I don't want none of that crap in my house. None of that crap in my house. Nope, my kids ain't sleeping over nowhere. My kids ain't going to no church by themselves. So some putting oil on their head. The woman that was putting oil on my head, Kay Wright, she was adamant. I'm going to put oil on your head. Come and find out that woman is a black magic practicing witch, just like Janetta Beasley. I don't want you touching me. I ain't even like her touching. Ask anybody in the church. I always did not. I never liked that. I was like, something is wrong with this. So no, my kids ain't going to sleepovers and they ain't going to nobody's church. Not without me there. And I'm not going, you know how I feel about that. Them people ain't got it all. They don't. They don't. They fought so hard and paid so much. They went so far as to change Jesus to white, to mask. Right? Literally, the Bible says one thing and they gonna put something else in front of your face. Like, it's weird. It's weird. It's sick. I'm all set. I ain't even subjecting my children to that. I want my kids to have a real childhood, but understand, to everybody, childhood now is very different. It's not like back in the day where you could just let your kids go outside and play. Even back then, they had the Atlanta child murders and the Atlanta child abductions. And I remember at some point when I was younger, it was like the 80s or something, I don't know. But we couldn't go outside because it was specifically, and I remember it playing on like Channel 8. It was the Atlanta child murder. Somebody was going around like offing kids. And so everybody in the whole country, we were like really alarmed by it. So we had to stay in the house for a little while. It was crazy. But to me personally, I feel like that's where we are now. You got the internet, you got these creeps looking at your kids, you know. And I feel like it's a global issue that there is, first of all, you have Google, right? You got Google is giving out pictures of people's houses and where they live. Like, to me, that is the tool for rapists. It's a tool for them to find their prey. That's what I think it is. And so you really have to take a look and see who even owns Google, who's running Google. Why are these things not regulated? They're not. Google is a huge platform. YouTube, I believe, owns Google. Well, no, Google owns YouTube. So you understand the corruption. So they make it's purposely. It's for pedophiles to be able to find you. It's for pedophiles like this creep across the street to, you know, do all types of effery. And tell me I'm lying. You can't. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. I love you. I'll see you out the next one. Bye.